Hi, I'm Mr. Schrader, and this video is to talk about partial products, which is a math algorithm for computing multiplication. This is one of our multiplication algorithms. It's in the series that we focus on, which are called partials. Partial products. Product is the answer to a multiplication problem, so we get partial product. In partial products, it's important to use, it keeps kind of things nice and neat, but it's important to make sure you're working in an order. These skills are great because it helps people make kind of a ballpark estimate. What it does is partial products will help teach a procedure that's going to be taught later on when students get into algebra or high school. It's called the distributive property of multiplication, and it just means that one number goes into the others, and we'll talk kind of what that means, okay? So I'm going to work through the example, and I'm going to read through a little bit first. In the partial products multiplication algorithm, each factor is thought of as the sum of ones, tens, hundreds, and so on. For example, 67 times 53, 67 can be thought as 60 plus 7, and 53 is 50 plus 3. Just like all the other partials, you have to think about the value of the digit. So 67, the value of the 6 is 60, plus the value of the 7, which is 7. It's that way with all of our partial algorithms. Okay? So then each factor is multiplied by the factors, each digit of the factor is multiplied by each digit and the other factor. So let's talk about what that means. In this case, I've got 67 times 53. And what that means is that this 6 is this 60, I'm sorry. This 60 is multiplied by the 50, and this 60 is multiplied by the 3. Then I've got the 7, which is multiplied by 50, and the 7 is multiplied by the 3. Or you could think about it opposite. I could say the 50 is multiplied by 60, and the 50 is multiplied by 7, and the 3 is multiplied by 60, and the 3 is multiplied by 7. So each digit is multiplied by the digits in the other factor. Okay, so let's talk about what that means here. I've got 67 times 53. And I'm going to, for the sake of staying in one kind of procedure, I'm going to take each digit in the bottom factor. So I've got the 50 here, and I'm going to multiply it by the 60 up above, and then I'm going to multiply it by the 7 and the number up above too. So I've got 50 times 60, and I got 50 times 7. Then I'm going to go, so I've hit here, and I've hit here. Now I need to take the 3 times the 60 and the 3 times the 7. So I've done that there and there. When I work it out, I get 50 times 60 is 30 with a couple of zeros, so 3,000. I get 50 times 7, which is 350. 3 times 60 is 180, and 3 times 7 is 21. And it's partial, so I need to find all of them together, so I add them together, and my sum is going to be 3,551. Let's take a look at the guided practice. In the guided practice, it says 32 times 28. Now that means I need to take my 20 times 30, and I need to take my 20 times the 2. I also need to take my 8 times the 30, and my 8 times 2. When I work that out, I get 20 times 30 is 6 with 2 zeros, so 600. 20 times 2 is 40. 8 times 30 is 24 with a 0, so 240. And 8 times 2 is 16. So now I can add them all together. I get a 6, a 9, and an 8. So I get 896. I'm going to go ahead and let you practice the on your own section. and you need to take 47 times 62. You can pause the video here and and solve it, and then we'll work it out together. All right, let's work through the problem. I've got 47. I'm going to write it a little bigger so that we can work it. Times 62. Oops, 62, I'm sorry. All right, so here's what I have, is I have a 60 and a 2. I need to take my 60 times the 40 up above. And I'm going to take my 60 times the 7 from up above. Now I'm going to take the 2 times the 40 and the 2 times the 7. And that means everyone's kind of hung out with everyone. We're feeling some luck. All right, 6 times 4 is 24 with 2 zeros, so 2,400. 60 times 7 is 42 with a 0. 2 times 40 is 80, and 2 times 7 is 14. So all together, I add them up, I get a 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 1. I didn't do a very good job of lining up, but 4 and 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and a 2. So my sum is 2,914. Thanks a lot.